Here at Team Viliv It, we believe every question has an answer, every problem has a solution, and everything is possible. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share these videos with everyone you know. By the way, we included all the common misconceptions and misinformation at the latter part of this video. Now for today's topic. Welcome to this in-depth guide on understanding assets and liabilities. These two terms are often thrown around in personal finance discussions, but many people are still confused about what they truly mean and how they impact financial health. In this script, we'll break down the concepts of assets and liabilities, discuss their importance, and address some common misconceptions that can lead to financial pitfalls. What are assets? An asset is anything that has value and can generate future economic benefits. In personal finance, assets are resources you own that can contribute to your wealth. Types of assets. First are tangible assets, like real estate properties like homes, land, or rental properties. Vehicles such as cars, boats, or other vehicles you own outright. Precious metals and jewelry. Items like gold, silver, or high-value jewelry. Collectibles such as art, antiques, or other collectibles that can appreciate over time. Second are intangible assets like investments, which include stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and retirement accounts. Cash and cash equivalents, such as savings accounts, money market accounts, and other liquid assets. Intellectual property patents, copyrights, or trademarks that generate income. Common misconceptions about assets. Misconception. 1. All real estate is a good asset. Not all real estate is a good asset. If a property is in a declining market, or if the costs of ownership like taxes and maintenance exceed the income it generates, it may actually be a liability. Misconception 2. Your home is always an asset. While a home is technically an asset, it's important to recognize that it might not generate income. In fact, if you're paying a mortgage and incurring maintenance costs, your primary residence might act more like a liability than an asset. Misconception 3. Luxury items are assets. High-end items like luxury cars, designer clothing, or expensive gadgets might feel like assets, but they typically depreciate in value over time and do not generate income. What are liabilities? A liability is any financial obligation or debt that you owe to others. Liabilities represent money that you are responsible for paying back, usually with interest. Types of liabilities. First, short-term liabilities, which includes credit card debt, such as money owed on credit cards that usually comes with high interest rates. Personal loans or any loans that need to be repaid within a year. Utility bills, including monthly bills like electricity, water, and internet services. Second, long-term liabilities. An example are mortgages, which are loans taken out to purchase real estate, typically paid back over 15 to 30 years. Student loans that are debts taken on to finance education, often repaid over decades. Auto loans, which are loans taken out to purchase vehicles, typically repaid over 3 to 7 years. Common misconceptions about liabilities. Misconception 1. All debt is bad. Not all debt is bad. Some liabilities, like mortgages or student loans, can be considered good debt if they are used to acquire assets that appreciate in value or improve your earning potential. Misconception 2. Paying off low-interest debt should be a priority. Focusing on high-interest debt, like credit cards, should usually be prioritized over low-interest debt like mortgages. Low-interest debt can be more manageable and sometimes comes with tax advantages. Misconception 3. Rent is a liability. While rent is a recurring expense, it's not a liability in the traditional sense because it does not represent a debt you owe. However, the lack of ownership means rent does not contribute to your asset base. The relationship between assets and liabilities. Net worth. Calculation. Your net worth is calculated by subtracting your total liabilities from your total assets. A positive net worth means you own more than you owe, while a negative net worth means your liabilities exceed your assets. Building wealth. To build wealth, the goal is to accumulate more assets and reduce liabilities. This involves making wise investment choices, minimizing debt, and living within your means. Asset liability management. Leverage. Using borrowed money to invest in assets can be beneficial if those assets appreciate in value or generate income. However, excessive leverage can be risky if the value of those assets declines. Liquidity. Ensure that you have enough liquid assets like cash or easily sellable investments to cover short-term liabilities and emergencies. Common misinformation and misconceptions. All assets are liquid and accessible. Many assets, like real estate or collectibles, are not easily converted to cash. It's important to differentiate between liquid and illiquid assets when planning your finances. You should always pay off liabilities before investing. While it's crucial to manage debt, investing is also important for long-term wealth building. Sometimes paying down low-interest debt too aggressively can delay investing, which may hurt your financial growth in the long run. Assets equal wealth. Owning assets doesn't automatically mean you are wealthy. If your assets are heavily leveraged, meaning they are financed by debt, your net worth might still be low or negative. Liabilities are always bad. As mentioned earlier, not all liabilities are bad. Strategic debt can be a tool for building wealth if used wisely, such as taking out a mortgage to buy a rental property that generates income. Understanding assets and liabilities is essential for managing your finances effectively. By recognizing the true nature of your assets and liabilities, avoiding common misconceptions, and focusing on building a positive net worth, you can take control of your financial future. Remember, wealth is not just about how much you own, but how much you owe, and the balance between the two. The key is to make informed decisions, prioritize financial growth, and continually educate yourself about personal finance. As always, here at Team Viliv It, we believe every question has an answer, every problem has a solution, and everything is possible. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share these videos with everyone you know. Thank you.